Hello everyone, and once again welcome back to the 9th episode of recreating Coconut Mall into Theme Park Tycoon. If you guys can remember from the last episode, we went ahead and created an entire new section, not stopping at all, adding an entire upper balcony on both sides, an insane amount of detail, and creating a tropical theme, as well as creating the beautiful fountain, and the dome was unbelievable. And as well, during on stream, we went ahead and created this entire turn here. There is only a little bit of art, sadly, due to the objects limitation, so that did suck. So just before we go ahead and get into this new episode, if you guys could do me a favor and please leave a like and subscribe. It shows a massive amount of support and shows you guys want to keep on seeing even more of this kind of content. And it really helps me out as well, knowing all of this hard work isn't going to waste. But with all said and done, let's get started into today's new episode. So basically what's going to be happening for here is we're going to go ahead and create the entire outside section here that comes out right after here, if you guys, well, remember that. And one problem obviously is that normally shops don't come out this far. So either we're going to go and have to get rid of these or see if we can go ahead and manage to work our way around them. We're just going to get all of the stairs here and just pretty much copy it all the way over to here, because the exact same stairs that are here are all the way over here. Okay, so this took a lot longer than I thought to go ahead and get all of this over here, but now since we have all of this all in separate little groups here, we're going to go ahead and bring it over here, and hopefully it will go ahead and fit in perfectly. And it looks like we were actually just barely able to save it, and since we did have to put it a couple little bit down, it doesn't now touch the bottom or gets inside the store, so we won't have to get rid of any stores. We may have to do something here, but as of right now, we are looking really good. I'm gonna first go ahead and measure out where all of the cobble is gonna need, where walls will be. I'll get to you guys when everything's been measured and we can understand exactly where the floor will all have to be. Alright, so now after some careful measurements, we got the entire floor of what's gonna all be here. These right here are the corners what's going to be. This is going to cost a lot of flipping money. So the near 4 million that I have already here is probably not even going to be enough just to do this one section alone. So for the first thing we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and start working on the walls that are going to be across here, just like this here. And then we're just going to copy and paste this all the way throughout here so that it pretty much doesn't show the bottom of this. Just pretty much go ahead and like paint this entire bottom here just full of wood. But now the next thing we should probably do is start adding the walls for here so we don't really see all of this. We're just going to put this in a little bit because it normally isn't in there, but I don't know, it just adds some nice detail. Now here, all we pretty much have to do is make some sort of like a window thing that's just like, I don't know what it is. It's like some kind of a window thing here. And pretty much there it all is. This is literally just all it was. Now we're going to start adding in the shops that are going to be in here. Well, never mind. This does definitely not work, and that's another problem. So yeah, we're just going to go ahead and leave it really just like this. We can't do any more. This is the most we can do. And now all we'll do is we will just go ahead and put this here as closed. Alright, I chose my mind. We're going to go ahead and make it a second one right here. We're going to finally start working on more of these brick walls that are going to be up here. More so worried about how much this is going to cost because my money is going to drop. Man, this wall stuff is just like so confusing, because like then there's our parts where you can't go ahead and place them because there's too many objects, but then there's parts here we have to get them even smaller, but then sometimes they'll have too many objects. I hate these bricks. So instead we're going to continue along with this main wall here, as it's not actually done yet. It still has to keep on going up. Legit, this is just some of the boringest stuff. Like, I want to start making some of the palm trees and stuff. The walls are just always so boring, you know? Now, what I was going to do is keep on going up and up and up. Like, this is literally just all it is. It just keeps on going up even further. And that there is, in fact, as high as it will go. So then the next part is to go ahead and start working on this side, and literally all this entire wall here is just a whole bunch of shops. So let's start adding those. Grab this bit right here. Then we have to build another giant freaking wall. Like, how big does this thing have to be? Jesus, looking at this is absolutely terrifying. So for the first job, we're going to do the Ludwig's painting store again. It's just kind of simple, really, so we're just going to go ahead and use it again. It's nice, simple, not too difficult, just, you know, it's there, and it's good. Now, we're not actually going to go ahead and have the sign here anymore. We're going to go ahead and be using this, like, mannequin, or what is it, a I don't even know what it's saying. And would you look at that? There we go. That actually looks kind of solid. I like that. We'll just keep on continuing more. Now for the next one, we're actually going to go ahead and use the library again. The library, once again, it's simple. And all we're just going to do is really just keep on copying and pasting a whole bunch of the shops we've already done. The banana one that has like all those, you know, drinks and stuff, because, well, you have to have a drinks place out in a open place like this. And that last one, of course, it's got to be the grocery store. If you're out here, you got to be able to find some kind of a place that can give you food. Even though I have a jump boost of plus 300%, I still can't even get up. That is just crazy. Alright, so now what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to start adding in like kind of a second part of the top bit here. We're going to start adding in the bits that are meant to be here. Now we're going to go and start adding the little bit of flowers that are on the top here. Not really that good, but let's be honest, I don't really care much. And now we're going to go and grab the gate. Alright, so the next thing we're going to go ahead and start making is the like flower area that's going to be around here. Now really like here, just the difficult thing is to go ahead and try and like get this right so that there's no Z fighting for whenever we put in the grass. So here we're going to go and start adding in like some bushes, you know, try to make some kind of a grass vibe. And then we'll go ahead and just bring in our palm trees here, make them look obviously nice. So in the meantime, let's go ahead and start adding in the palm trees here, the fountain. Let's start adding that good stuff. And if we probably just went ahead and put it right here in the dead middle, nothing's really covering it. It's right in the middle of all of this. So we'll put it there. There's our fountain. Let's start getting the palm tree stuff. Now for this, we're probably going to have to go ahead and get the new ones that were in this game or something, the new primitives here. These things, we can't go ahead and get the actual pattern it's normally around here because, well, it's just not possible in this game, sadly. So we're going to go and have to keep it like this weird circle bit. And all we're just going to keep on doing is adding in bushes around here as always, because this just simply makes it look better. And there we go. This is pretty much just this is going to look like. So now let's go ahead and copy this all over and just, well, you know, keep on copying. Now with these two plans finally added, the last thing to do is go and start adding in the boost panel, and we haven't done those yet, so we're gonna have to try to see if we can customize that to make it look good. Now this is just like a really weird way to go ahead and try to do it, but pretty much it does technically work. Now we're just gonna keep on adding small little bits like this because it's just kind of a line. Now here we just slowly but surely keep on bringing down, I guess you could say, the color indicator thingy. This actually looks insane. This looks so identical, that is unreal. There we go, now just placing the last of these. Oh, we're going to go ahead and place the last one. Going to go right over here. Now for just this last part, we're going to go ahead and finish up the wall that's on this side. Since we have this thing here, we're able to go and tell exactly where this wall will have to go. Alright, there we go. Some of this wall is done. There's still obviously going to be more here, but that's also continuing along this side here. But sadly, I'm actually going to go ahead and end the episode here, folks. If you guys did enjoy, please leave a like and subscribe. It shows a massive amount of support and shows you guys want to keep on seeing even more of this kind of content. And as well for the upper part, either this will go ahead and go into episode 10, or we're going to go ahead and make this its own live stream. I don't know. We'll go ahead and see. But with all that said, I will go ahead and see you guys in episode 10. Goodbye.